Dynamic Project Management presents 5D construction management solution for small projects. The new 3D BIM technology, with DPM's comprehensive 4D and 5D construction management approach, can save the project owner 20% on construction cost. The construction management is based on an owner representation approach that includes a full project management scope. From 3D BIM design to final end-user interaction tools, functionality and sales presentations if needed. Once the concept design is prepared by the owner architect, DPM team prepares the necessary architectural details, structural analysis and electromechanical BIM design. A full-fledged contract specs, quantities and costing is then prepared and documented for the owner to check and pick the right subcontractors and installers. After setting the right strategy for budget and design functionality, a coordinated planning is prepared, then linked to BIM in a comprehensive 4D plan with accurate contract elements and purchasing plan. DPM's team then moves to supervise and control all site activities with its various functions. A fully integrated automated 5D platform is used to centralize all the project's information, linking cost and finance to BIM design and planning made one central management model a reality. Our system of contract and engineering management not only integrates BIM planning with contracts, but has the proper data quality controls to make sure that just-in-time information is accurately passed to the owner, subcontractors or suppliers. Harnessing the 5D automated system, DPM puts the owner in the strategic position of full controlling his project through integrated project delivery (IPD). Various design options can be easily explored directly with the end user, space and areas readily available, its cost impact promptly prepared, and the project schedule and budget accurately and visually described. What you will see next is an overview of this full control, transparency and coordination, starting with BIM design. We will start by showing how studying different design options works. Here we have two different options. The first includes front windows while the second does not. You can navigate between the options, and the change from option 1 to 2 directly affects the BIM quantities, as you can see. You can also explore interior decoration as well by changing, for example, the furniture from long chair interiors to sofa seating. Interactive design and its quantities makes project control fast and accurate, especially when linked to 5D contracts, as you will see later in automated change management. Now, once we move to visualization, what you see is what you get is the norm with BIM technology. An external walkthrough of the BIM engineering file is interactive as well. You can hide any elements that you desire. Here we are hiding the trees, for example, before generating the rendering. Then within seconds and using Inkscape or Showcase technology, the interactive rendered file is generated for the end user. This new rendered file can be run remotely by the user in a free viewer, with a very easy mouse or console 3D commands for navigation. Another advantage for the end user is the fact that what he is seeing is a mirror of the engineering files without any artificial rendering or coloring manipulation. All the materials and elements are directly linked to contracts and engineering specs. Also, the GIS coordinates of the BIM file enable the user to see the natural light according to the true location of his projects, and he can interactively see the sunlight in different times during the day as well. A natural full 360 degrees view of the project is thus achieved, and then the user can move to explore the interior of his house and move as he pleases to get a feel of what he will get before the construction starts. He can move freely inside of the project and see the rooms and spaces as he pleases. He can also move between floors while going up or downstairs as well to have a full view for heights and mobility. What the architect intended is now fully controlled by the end user, and the communication barrier between the engineering and owner has become a thing of the past. Close-ups and snapshots can also be taken for documentation and comments, and remote communication is also the new norm. Even internal lighting details and their complications can also be generated as per their power and engineering specs for the user to explore. Next we will see how variations and differences between design options is tracked in terms of cost and relevant contracts. Here, You can see that with few clicks replacement of windows is automatically allocated to its relevant contract or supplier. A very accurate list of variations is automatically generated as per the design file. You can directly see that new windows were added, other windows were deleted or replaced. You can filter all the new items to check if those additions fit your needs. Also, deleted or replaced items can be tracked separately. The cost of the deleted items is automatically generated by the system as per estimations made previously. Changing windows and their sizes also changes the walls around them, so the system tracks up to the slightest millimeter the plastering, paint or CMU changes in the wall size. Such changes are generally impossible to track to such a detail without automated 5D. All the variations quantities and their cost is thus 100% aligned with the design up to the smallest detail, and the owner can know directly where every single dollar goes and why. The what you see what you get concept is extended to how much you pay, why and for what. Finally, in addition to accuracy and fast track of changes, remote communication is synchronous on the web, or through easy exports. After optimizing quantities and costs, 4D planning is directly linked to BIM design so that all the elements of the construction can be accounted for, and an error-free planning becomes the norm. Cash flows are automatically generated here also, and each construction element can be assigned its relevant subcontractor with its contract costs and time limits. Small projects are rather more costly than bigger ones due to their lack of an economy of scale. That is why full coordination and synchronization is important to control cost. 4D planning ensures this full coordination. For example, every single planning mistake for any single element is tracked before construction. Supply of materials can also be managed in the right quantities at the right time when needed. In addition, using direct installers at the right time has also become a manageable operation in this 5D approach. Coordinating trade installers like plastering, woodwork, paint and others reduces cost drastically. Also, clashes between different trades is eliminated. Here, you can see that the pipe network is aligned to avoid any clashes. A 360 degrees view of the project in time also facilitates site instruction for engineers and laborers. Special instructions and caution notes are easily communicated to the concerned party, as you can see in this fitting case. DPM construction management team is thus capable of assigning the best quality price subcontractors. Also, the direct use of installers and labor reduces the cost drastically by up to 10%. Accurate direct procurement quantities and their wholesale discounts are directly transferred to the client, reducing at least an extra 10%. Finally, the use of automated 5D technology eliminates waste across all the project cycle, with an estimated 4 to 5%. DPM's team will communicate to the small project owner any information he might require to check his project, even remotely. For example, you can know how much was spent on any task or contract item, who did what and when, how much you had budget deviations and why, the materials used and their specs, etc. In summary, the accuracy and synchronization of DPM's 5D construction management solution allows the owner to fully control his project, and all this with a more than 20% savings on total project cost. Thank you, and you can email us on info@dynapm.com.